Ever feel like you are creating content non-stop but nothing seems to stick? You post on Instagram, write blogs, or even try YouTube, yet your audience isn't growing. And sales? Well, let's just say it's not what you expected. The truth is, most solopreneurs, coaches, and e commerce founders are stuck in the content hamster wheel. They keep churning out content without a clear strategy, hoping something will work. But hope isn't a business strategy. And let's not even talk about the overwhelm, SEO, social media, gamification. Where to even start? That's exactly why I created the 5 pillar principle, a proven system that help you go through from content chaos to clarity. It's the same strategy that I have shared in my book, and today I'm going to give you a sneak peek into how you can leverage content, SEO, and gamification to scale your business without burning out. So stick around, because by the end of this session, you will have a clear, actionable roadmap to turn your content into a powerful business asset. And if you want to dive even deeper, you can check out my book, The Brand Alchemist, on the Amazon and Kindle. The link is in the description. So let's get started.
Yeah, go for it.
Yay, go Mithyll!
So, good afternoon everyone, and I thank you all for joining for this particular workshop. And let me give you a glimpse of how the entire digital world business works. So this is primarily going to focus on exactly the 4 pillars of how the digital business works. So how are we going to do this is, rather than me just giving you gyan and then you understanding how do I connect with my business, let us do it in this way, where I'll take an example of 2 sides of business. One can be e-commerce and another can be solopreneurs. So I would like to have 2 volunteers, and I will be giving you ideas on the flow so that people who are in e-commerce will get a gist of that, and also people who are solopreneurs. Now when I say solopreneurs, so Chinchilla House is also a solopreneur. So I will term it in this way, like that. Or no, sorry, you fall into the e-commerce line.
Yeah.
She falls into e-commerce line. Yeah. So we have Hari, we have Aarti, we have Hemi, we have Ashita, me, and Ganesh. So all we fall into the solopreneur category. So I want 2 volunteers. Okay. So we have Raghav from one. So like that's e-commerce line, and I want one from the solopreneur line.
No, Hemi.
Okay. Hemi.
Hari.
Amy or Hari?
Hari would be interesting.
Hari.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So when it comes to, I'm basically going to, anything that you see in the digital world is a sales funnel. So what Ganesh just shared right now was also basically a part of the sales funnel only. Whether it is from pricing decision to even seeing how the competitors play and how the market works. So everything you do on the digital world is exclusively only business. There was a time when Instagram was used only for sharing travel photos and something happening, but now if you see, most of them are doing everything is selling. Okay, they're selling products. Smart people are doing by storytelling. Otherwise, rest of them is like, mera product kharido, you link on this, you buy my workshop, my programs, etc. Okay, so everything works and funnels down into 4 pillars. Traffic. Then we have something called as lead generation. Third one is what we call as sales and marketing. And the 4th one, which Ganesh touched, and was community.
Can you repeat that, Profit?
Yes. So the 4 pillars are traffic.
Traffic.
Oh, it's traffic.
It's traffic. Second is lead generation. The third one is sales and marketing. And the 4th one is community building. Now each one of you must be thinking, how will community, Hari, you must be thinking, how does community work in my business, right? Or even like Raghav, you may have connected, community, yes, I would need a community, but then how would a community will actually work in packaging, or like it can be used for B2B also and for B2C also. It works in both ways. Okay. So I'll just do a little touch point on each of this, platforms, each of these pillars, so that you will understand better. So now first we'll focus on traffic. Now when it comes to traffic in shop business, it's called as footfall. So how many customers are coming into your shop is called as a traffic. So it's called as a footfall. So in the digital world, that footfall is termed as traffic. Now to generate traffic, there are two ways to generate traffic. One is an organic, another is an inorganic. So everyone wants to do inorganic, where they pay Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube, LinkedIn, run ads, show to the consumer, make them buy, done deal. It is as good as you going to Sarojini market and like, ये 10 का है, ये 20 का है, ये 40 का है, ले लो, sale. That's inorganic. In very simple, crude term, if I have to say, okay, and you end up sharing a lot of money. Now there is an SEO giant company called as Moz, okay, M-O-Z, okay. So the founder of Moz, gave the insight. I think smart people here will understand it and will not repeat the mistakes which other people have done. So each company has a budget. Okay, so the budget gets divided into two parts: the inorganic part and the organic part. Organic part I will call it as SEO, also comes in organic, and the inorganic part is ads. So we all know the Pareto rule of 80-20. Okay, it also applies everywhere. 80-20, I'll just show you what is 80-20. So 80-20 is 80% of the things that you do will always generate 20% of the result, and 20% of the things that you do will always generate 80% of the result. Happens in your life, in your business every day. So inorganic, people think, okay, so in order to generate traffic, there are various ways. So one is direct selling, second is social media marketing, third is email marketing, okay, fourth is referral programs, fifth is affiliate program. Now there is a difference. Referral and affiliate are different programs, okay. So I'll just give you an idea. All these ads which I told you, which runs on social media platforms, any company in the world pays around 80% of their budget goes in running ads there, which only generates traffic on your e-commerce website 20%. Because each of these platforms are designed in a way that you do not want their end users to go out of that platform. Facebook doesn't want you to go out of Facebook. And what we do is, like you're selling a gifting box, you will definitely want them to come to your Shopify shop, right? And Facebook will always, if you have seen Instagram also, you put a link on the story, it will always say it is taking you out of Instagram. Do you want to go? Only if you say yes, you will go out. Have you ever noticed that? Because they don't want them to go out. Okay, and if you see the colors also, if you are going out, they will always tell you red. Okay, and red for us is stop. Okay, so this is how they play with color psychology also. Okay, so now what we are doing, or any company does, is shelling a lot of money but not getting not generating the revenue. I'll come to it 1 minute. And what 20%, that is organic, SEO, influencers, everything comes in 20%. Okay, 20% generates 80% revenue, and that's Google. We all want to rank in Google. If I search the best photographer agency, Hari wants, like, I want to be here. Okay, if I say gifting solutions, boxes and everything, Raghav wants that, I want to be on the first page and I want to be in the first 3 list, because the first 2 are always ads. If you ever notice, they are ads. The organic comes below that. So Raghav will always wonder, how can I come and I be in the top 3? Okay, but no one puts the brain in that. Okay, so that's where I come. Yeah.
You told referral, affiliate, and other.
We have referral, affiliate, ads.
Yeah.
We have social media marketing.
Yeah.
We have content marketing. We have email marketing. We have direct selling.
Yeah.
There are many buckets, but the ones which I can just get right now,
The major ones.
They're the major ones.
Mithyll, can you repeat this one point where you said 80% of investment and 20% of
Sure.
revenue?
So 80% of the ad revenue, ads that we run, okay, generates only 20% traffic on your website. Whereas 20% of the content marketing and influencer marketing will generate 80% of your traffic on your website. That's why people hire influencers.
What do you mean by content marketing?
I'll come to it. Okay. So I hope everyone understood what is traffic as. Okay. So now, when it comes to traffic platforms, there are two types of platforms. Okay, there are two types of platforms. One is a traffic generating platform. Another is an engagement platform. A traffic generating platform is the one which is YouTube, podcast, blogs, Quora, Medium. These already have traffic inbuilt in them. There are people already there. So you don't need to pay anything. You need to create content which can bring eyes on it, but they don't need anything. Whereas an engagement platform only has three: Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. That's it. In which Facebook has lost the charm and is right now at the third rank. The first rank right now is Instagram, which is going to be the next booming thing for the next 5 to 10 years. LinkedIn will overtake Instagram after that. So what Facebook was in 2012 is what LinkedIn is right now. So each of you, whether you think, "Arey, LinkedIn मेरे लिए काम में नहीं आएगा, LinkedIn is not for me," I'm sorry. For each one of you, LinkedIn is there. It's okay. In marketing, we call two types of marketing. One is called as hunting marketing, another is called as farming marketing. So LinkedIn for each one of you is farming. You are seeding right now, which will give you the reaps later on. Whereas hunting is like, every day you go out, I want to sell, I want to sell, I want to sell, I want clients, I want clients, I want clients. That's hunting. So Raghav, everyone wants, every day he wants sale. He wants sale. Okay, so that is hunting. But if he creates a story around his brand, and connects people to the brand, what he's doing is what we call as the farming mentality or the farming marketing. So in that way. So for example, Hari, if you make videos where you are telling how do you make branding and everything for a brand. So what is the behind the scene of it? Okay, what thoughts goes into it? So everyone who's watching your videos will be like, okay, so how, if I approach Hari, how is she going to do everything for me? So how is she going to connect the dots? Yeah, this makes sense. Let me connect with Hari. So this is how we did the storytelling. Instead of hey guys, I have this package, I have this package. So that is hunting. Okay. So there are two platforms. So what each one of you have to do is you have to pick one platform from traffic and one platform from engagement, and only be there, because we all of them always think, "Arey yaar, we need to be on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. We need to be so many places. I can't manage it." Or what the best thing what you'll do is hire a social media manager. So you do everything, but even that person will be struggling. But now each one of you are smart to know do first on this and then do on this. So if I have to ask you, Hari, if I need to connect with you on any of the social media platforms, which platform are you active? Where I can just ping you and you will reply.
Right now?
Yeah.
Instagram.
So that's your engagement platform. But what about the traffic which is generating for your website?
Mostly through Instagram or.
That's an engagement. Now, I gave you the idea.
Can you read the traffic once again?
Traffic is YouTube primary. Okay. Google. Most e-commerce as well as solopreneurs do not use a platform called as Google My Business. Everyone wants to rank on Google but doesn't use the Google platform itself. You put it we can post everything on Google My Business and it will straight away give you the traffic like this. But we don't want to use it because Google doesn't promote it in that way. Or it was basically done only for those geotagging stuff, they started for that. So e-commerce, everyone has a Google My Business page, but they don't use content on it.
So how does Google exactly promote your particular business?
SEO, that's a big deal. That's an SEO. Hashtags is a part of it. Tags is a part of it.
So now so many people who will be doing the same thing. So how
Absolutely.
equally are you on the market amongst them?
So once you choose your platforms, each one, okay, the next thing you should do is choose your poison. When I say choose your poison, of course everyone brings like gin and tonic or beer or whiskey. No, I'm talking about content which you are comfortable with. Are you comfortable with videos? Make videos. Comfortable with audios? Do audios. Comfortable with image? Do image. Comfortable with writing text? Do that. But now I'll tell you the hierarchy of importance. Text, bottom. Then comes image. Second is image. If you see, Instagram was an image-driven app. Officially, the head of Instagram has told now we are no more an image-driven app. We are a video-driven app. Third thing which India has not tapped much, but is going towards is audio. Podcast is already there in the world from past 25 years, along with All India Radio. But in India, it has come 5 years back. So each one of you even starts a podcast channel right now. It's a farming marketing. That's the audience that we are not catering to. Okay, and the top one is videos. So when it comes to you, like many must have knowing about human psychology. So there are 3 types of people. It's called as VAK, V-A-K. Visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. So many people are writing right now. You are kinesthetic people. But if I will not draw here, some people will not connect to me right now because I am not drawing anything here. So some of them are visual. I need something to see. And there are many people who will be cooking, driving. So audiobooks is auditory. Okay. But now video is all the 3. Right? How to record a video in 10 minutes. If I show you tripod setup, camera setup, backdrop setup, in a video form, you will connect the largest. Because all the 3, VAK, is covered in it. Okay? But now I'm just saying audio. If you close your eyes and just listen to me, it's audio. Not many will connect. But story connects only with audio. Where even if you don't show visual, it's okay. Yesterday, everyone was sitting here connected to Bairagi. Right? Why? If you see the power she had, that was because of the audio. Of course, it was her skill, but it was the audio which everyone connected. Why? And many people are not using it. Each one, I would love to listen to your journey of how from a scratch you have built. Even if you are in the primitive stage, that's okay. But I would be a part of your community where you will become like another Ritu Kumar, okay, or like Gauri Khan. She is also into home decor, or Twinkle Khanna. So I would be proud to be a part of that community. I have seen this brand grow. So something like this. So that's where the content. You have to choose your poison. Now you'll ask me how to make those content. So that's a different workshop. Yeah.
So you mentioned that we should choose one platform, right?
From traffic and
Yes.
one from engagement, and then repurpose the content. Don't create fresh content for any other platforms.
But isn't it based mostly on our target audience?
Absolutely.
rather
That's why I
than-
said you pick the platform where your target audience are.
Okay.
But now how do you come to know who is your target audience? Many people don't know how to, who is your target audience. I'm coming to it. So that's the second stage of this funnel.
Okay.
So once you start creating content, you will start getting likes, comments, shares. That's what is the dopamine effect used in the social media. Okay. So there are some content if you create, there will be like woo, people will be like shouting wow, wow, wow. And there will be few where people will not be giving you any kind of bhav. So when they are not giving, stop that content. Don't create that type of content. But which is giving you huge things, now try to create an ecosystem around that content. So that you will get more touch points. Analytics plays a vital role in social media. I do not know how many of you go to your Instagram and see in the insights section where your audience is active. We usually what we do, we put a video or an image anytime we want. Like you were sitting here, you loved it and you put it at the real time. Real time is stories. But if you want to put a post, go to the insight and insight will tell you everything about your followers. And exactly put it at that time. And then you will have the tremendous amount of wow. So now the content, everything is driven, but in content, let me give you one free gift. In content, please follow something called as copywriting. In copywriting, there are three things. Whether it is solopreneurs, Hari, you can also follow the same, and e-commerce people can also follow the same. It's called as hook, story, offer. So, how to impress your girlfriend in 5 minutes? That is the hook. Immediately put your phone down. That was the hook. Right? Now comes the story. So, story is basically features, advantage and benefit of your product, but in a story form. Okay? And then what you have to offer. Offer is also called as call to action or CTA. Getting my point? Any content, if made in this way, okay, most people what they do is they make videos or audios or everything, but they always fail to say what to do next after I have watched your video. Okay, like yesterday we saw the accomplishment video of mangoes and everything. That was a fun video. Okay, but did you saw there was no call to action in that video? What to do after next? Follow me for more such stories. Would have been done. He could have got more followers because he is getting an organic ad from Reels. So he could have increased his followers yesterday. Okay, so most people what we do is we stop at the hook and the story. We forget the offer. And in offer, everyone over here will be thinking to sell. Never sell them on social media. Make them connect with you. Sell them on your website only. So e-commerce, what we'll do is we'll put products, photographs and everything. But then below in the caption, what we'll say is this is for this price, or you will get comments as PP. What's the price? What's the price? So you can say DM me, and the more the DMs, the more the engagement. The more the engagement, more the way it works. Once the workshop is done, I'll just give you an insight of how any social media platform works. It will blow you up. So now, once the call to action is done, so what happens, Hari, is you have to give them something as a lead magnet. What is a lead magnet? A lead magnet can be anything which is a value for free. Okay, so Hari, you can tell them budding photographers. So this is like the configuration, the preset that I use in Lightroom. So you can give them that effect. Okay, or you can tell them once this gifting box is done, what else can you do with it? Or 21 ideas to make your beloved feel awesome on a Valentine, or gifting ideas, DIYs. You can have that. Everything is available on Pinterest. You don't need to create anything. Nothing to recreate the wheel. Just pick, redesign it, and give it for free. Everyone will love it. But what happened in exchange was you got them their email address, name, and maybe phone number. So you started creating data. So once the data is driven, so if you want to use the inorganic path where you want to drive the traffic, so what happens now is, Pravina, in Facebook or any ad platform, campaigns, we have something called as demographics. So where we have to put everything. That's where you can tell them this is the name, this is the email address. Try to search a lookalike like them. Because these are the people who showed interest in your product. Right? So now what happens is, slowly and steadily, you started creating your customer avatar. Once that entire avatar is created, okay, especially in America and Europe, fashion industry and many industries, e-commerce industries, they work only on customer avatar. So they have brand managers, they will say, Aarti, that if Lucy doesn't like it, we're not going to sell it. So Lucy for them is a customer avatar made who's what is the age, where she lives, what she likes. Person, customer avatar or customer persona. So that's the thing. So that is created only by lead magnets and understanding everything by the interaction what people are doing on your platform.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
I think it's before you start your business, I think you have a set of target audience in mind.
Agreed.
So I think you should create different personas.
Sure.
Like let's say at least 10 personas who will actually buy it. You
Okay.
know, through the emotion and what you're trying to create according to your vision. If
Absolutely.
you try to create, it will give you a better idea. And I also think it's a best practice to create two negative personas who won't like it. So, for example, for me, I feel a person who is more in a class B or middle class sector definitely won't be interested in buying my product because it's too expensive. Their thought process will be, why should I pay it? Or another thing, another negative persona will be somebody who doesn't really want to have traditional sweets and snacks. So why would they want to come and buy my sweets and snacks? So that you are more focused on who your target audience are.
Absolutely, absolutely. But then there are people who like, I do not know who is my target audience. So I told you in an organic way, how can you create
Yes.
it? So people who starting scratching, but again, target audience or customer personas are made with a journey.
It might surprise you also.
Yes, absolutely.
A lot
Like
of
for me,
surprise.
it has always
Yeah.
surprised. And
Yeah,
I'm
even
like,
for
oh
me.
my god, this
Yeah.
is something different from what I started. So the product which I started doesn't sell anymore. But
You
the
know where
product
you
which
went wrong.
True.
And you can rectify it and
Absolutely.
focus it and bang on. Like you can just go on it to the target customers.
Absolutely.
who
Can you
buy the
guys
product.
give an example, just so we get an idea? Like,
Okay.
say like something interesting story. Like,
Okay, I started with a product where I was selling YouTube creation platform. Okay, and I was doing webinars and workshops on this. People were not buying the courses. They were understanding, but there was no demand at that time much. I'm talking 2012. YouTube had just started, and then I started creating personas, did a lot of content, and I was surviving, and I was sustaining. But then 2018, I get an idea that I need to do podcast. So I started a podcast course because people started asking, "What is this?" You know, because Spotify came in India, and that's how the change came. I said, "Let's encash this," and that's how the entire persona started building a much more better, and the community was built in that way. I hope you got the idea.
yeah.
Awesome. So once the people come on the landing page, that's your website, give their name and email address. That's an automation which is done by the ESP, email service providers. There are softwares, paid softwares, which will automatically send the predefined email on your behalf. Once that is done, you need to start nurturing them. Okay. Now, how do you nurture them? You can send them emails, you can engage them, give them value on social media platforms, etc. Or you can then bring them into your workshops, webinars, or something on your landing pages, that's your websites, where you're doing them the fabric, features, advantage, and benefit in a much detailed way. I'll give you one idea. Any website that you create, whether it's e-commerce, for each individual product I'm talking, always have a headline, then a video, and straight away a button to buy. Below the button has to be all your details. A video is called as a video sales letter. Should comprise of your story of that product, how it is built, and what it can be done. So that's VAK, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, all is covered in that video. That will increase your sales, guaranteed.
Can I add again?
Yeah, please.
For the website, also I feel it's always good to have blogs. So the most searched questions, I would say. Suppose, like for me, if I have to take an example, I would talk more about my ingredients. What are the benefits of the major ingredient I'm using? Maybe gram flour. What is the benefit? So if somebody comes and searches benefits of gram flour, then Rootly will pop up. Then they'll go to the blog, read it, and maybe if they're interested in it, if it impresses them, they might even go check out the website. So it will generate more traffic to your website.
So if you see what she is using is a 20% concept, which is giving 80% result. So she's playing the SEO game. So what she's doing is the right path. Because that's where the entire world is leading to. Even Meta, everything is SEO driven only. All these ads and everything will give you pop-ups and then it will fade away. Till the time you're feeding them,
yeah.
they will give you business. The moment you stop, everything stops. So once the lead generation and the lead nurturing is done, you can then bring them into sales and marketing. Now sales and marketing can be done in various ways. Workshops, webinars, landing pages, video sales letters, influencers, okay, collaborations, referral programs, okay. Like for example, if Raghav, I buy a couple of boxes from you, And if you can give me refer a buddy concept where don't pay me the commission, but give me a discount for the next thing that I buy. Okay, so that becomes like, you know, I will do more because I am in love with your products. I want more, but now he's giving me an extra goodie. That is called as gamification in the products. So he's giving me an extra goodie. He can also give me stars, ratings, and all that. So I can be like, you know, a true fan. If you see in Twitch and all those platforms. In fact, even in now Instagram lives, your name comes with a lot of emojis and icons. So e-commerce platforms can have something like this as a gamification, that the more products I buy, okay, I am also given ratings, I am also given some kind of goodie so that I feel proud. So what you're doing e-commerce is you're building a community. So I'll always be there with you now. Right?
So the customer journey is non-stop. That okay, purchase, you go.
Yeah.
It's like I'll continue my relationship.
And I'll okay. For example, there's something called as WIFME, WIIFME. What's in it for me if I promote Rootly? Okay, I bought Rootly, I enjoyed it, but now I buy. What will I get if I will promote Rootly? That's where the gamification comes.
Also, another point I would like to add. So, whenever I think we're doing like social media or website, I think the customer would love to be with you in the journey. Take them through the story. I think story building comes as an essential part there.
Absolutely.
So for Raghav, I think he can, for example, he can tell that we started. He can focus more on how he started off with his sister and how it clicked and how their journey has been. And the customers really love it when, like how you said, they love to be associated. That I've seen this brand since day one and it's growing beautifully.
Absolutely.
And they're proud to be associated as a customer to that brand. And that loyalty factor also comes in somewhere, that they're making us feel a part of their journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Second, I'll add on this is, for example, Raghav has set of products, and we as consumers have a set of perception that this product can be used only for this. But based on his stories that he's sharing, that this was used also for this. So you are educating us that this, your own product can be utilized for any other areas also, right? So everyone is like gifting, so it can be done only for this. No, it can be done for something else functioning. Yeah, this can be done. For example, you can take the secret angel concept from BHX and you can apply on your platform also. Be the next secret angel for your any friend and gift it. And like, so anonymous will look good with a letter or something. And voila.
And at the same time, probably, you know, that mouth-to-mouth conversation.
Absolutely.
They tell their
so
friends.
Everyone wants to be now into the secret angel gang.
You guys don't have a copyright in this, do you?
Oh,
we also got
And you also don't make a copyright of it so that we can't use it.
And with the secret Santa concept.
universal.
Yeah, it's a secret Santa concept.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, again, what you're doing is gamification here. It's all about gamification, how you're playing around with it.
Can I add?
Yeah, please.
So I think on social media we can also repurpose, like suppose my packaging, it's tin packaging. So people ask me what do I do with it? So that's a major question I have to answer. So they can grow plants, they can use it as a first aid kit. I was shocked to see that in one of my friend's place in Coimbatore, they use it as a first aid kit. And I actually wanted to click a picture. So you can like repurpose as like home decor or anything. They can do multiple things with your product.
Sure.
So it should include your product. Like a food brand can, suppose they sell sugar, so they can give out recipes with sugar using their brand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And one piece of advice to everyone. Now, click photos, but also make a small 5-second video on the same thing. Now you will say, what will it be a 5-second video? Just a B-roll, which you can use it in editing. The video editors can use it in much better way, or you can also put a reel to it with a caption describing much in detail. So the call to action will be read in caption. Must have seen in Instagram, a lot of people are now using it. Read more in caption or connect more in caption, right? So eventually, once people buy from you guys, how do I build a community? Like for example, gamification is there, but do I have a platform where all people can come together?
And an example would be like the same concept of growing a plant. So we'll say whoever reuses it the best manner, you get a free box of laddu. So
Absolutely.
that is like something exciting for them. It's a motivation factor where they will do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So now comes to the last stage of the funnel is community building. Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups are free. Bring them in. Run campaigns there, free campaigns. Like for example, bring the best idea of how can we reuse this product. Share recipes. Okay, hurry, share monochrome challenge or black and white challenge. Put your post there. Share more of things. Whatever we have done, okay, or with your the cushion, okay. How can we're having a Valentine month, okay.
Yeah.
So now the best one with this will get an idea. What is happening is with the products that you have, okay, people are now who have not even bought that product but brought another product will get an idea. I can do with this, and that's the link of your website in the comments. Never use it in the post. The links always have to be in the comment. So now people can straight away buy it. So the community is helping each other, okay, getting more and more ideas. And like for example, Rootly, what you can do is you can bring any vermiculture expert, you can bring any microgreen expert to just have a small live session there, okay, and giving more ideas on how, and they have to tell that the Rootly teams can be used in this concept rather than using the upper one. Cut it and open in this way and use it in this way. So the more and more Rootly is done, you are banging it.
Yes.
So the one law in the digital world is any customer will buy from you only after seeing your brand 7 times. They will never buy before that. So think on how you can hit them 7 times. Now I will say, not on the same platform. If you are doing it on Instagram, now I was on Instagram, I got a notification on Facebook, I went on Facebook and I should like, right? The same person there also, right? Then there is an email because you then use the lead magnet. I got an email box also. So everywhere I can just see this hammering concept. Okay? So this is how the 4 pillars works.
Can you tell this last point with regard to the solopreneur so we can like how you told the
So
links?
like Ashita, your platform, traffic platform exclusively should be YouTube only. And an engagement platform should exclusively be Instagram. And now whatever content you created on these 2 platforms, repurpose everywhere. So don't create new content for new platforms. Repurpose everywhere. Okay? And in that way, there was a video, okay, and you gave some kind of a lead magnet, right? And now you are sending another new video which you created which was a wow factor. So new video came on the inbox. So that's one place. Instagram is another place. There was a link, like you went to a corporate event, okay, and someone clicked a photograph. There also. So now I'm scrolling everywhere and I can only see Ashita. So I was like, how can I do that? Because I saw a YouTube video of you dancing. But now on LinkedIn I saw you're doing corporate events. So now I got an idea that yes, you can do corporate events and I can call you as a part of the creative team. But watching a YouTube video, I did not get the idea. I could only entertain. Okay, wow, lovely. So that's how each touch points will give the consumer an idea to consume your content and your products. So I'll end the workshop with one small insight on how any social media platform works. All the Silicon Valleys have learned the concept of their platform based on the Indian philosophy. It's always give and take. Ek haath de, ek haath le. So how the platform works is, Raghav, how many Facebook friends you have? 1,000. So this is hypothetical concept. I mean, like the concept is real, the algorithm is real, but the things that I'm going to make is hypothetical. So let's say Raghav has 1,000 friends. Okay. Now this Facebook, what is going to do? This 1,000 friends, it will now create boxes, also known as pockets. They are already there. To know more, watch the movie Social Network, Social Dilemma on Netflix. You'll understand. So let's assume in each of the box, Raghav's 100 friends are there. Now what happens is, Raghav puts a post. Any value post, or he's right now in VHX, he's put a post of VHX is chilling around, okay? What the Facebook does is, it first will only show to this 100 friends. Now, if these 100 friends will give like, comment or share anyone, then only the Facebook will go here. If I get over here also, then it will go here. Same here. But these people did not do anything. So now what happened is, nothing went here. This will never be shown your post. Each of you have so many friends on Facebook, right? Do you get to see the post of everyone? That's because of this.
But on Instagram, we do see all posts, right?
All the people you follow, all.
No.
It's the people you engage with.
No,
It's the people you like,
Yeah.
or the people to whom you chat in the DMs.
Yeah.
You only see them.
Only people who comment on our posts, who's
Yeah,
like
you will only be
status,
able to see them.
the status, only our daily friends status first pops up.
Followers are actually being able to view your posts.
So how can you do that? Is by going live.
Right.
The more you go live on any platform, you break this post. Because the moment you go live, it is shown to everyone. Anyone comments, all the boxes are open for another 24 hours. Then you put a post. If you are Instagram, never post an image first and a reel later. Because Instagram doesn't want to promote images. So now the algorithm is already not supporting you, and now you come and put a reel. So your profile is anyways behind. So that reel will only reach 5,000, not more than that. But if you want to touch 60,000k, 100k, put a reel first. That will get the momentum, and then if you want the image also to get the same, surf effect, then put it next. And now you will be surprised, all the boxes are open.
What is the time gap?
Immediately put it, no problem. However, it's not advisable. At least have a 2 hours gap, so that will create that momentum, so that momentum ke rush में the image will also enjoy.
Great hack. Yeah. I was always doing it the other way.
There's also another thing, right? Like you post or put a reel or put a story like every day. You need to engage like every day. Don't any sort of gap.
Okay. I can give it in the hack session also, but I can give you right now also. Put stories every day. I totally agree with Raghav. But you must have seen small eyes with a number, people who are viewing your stories. And if you see there is a gradual decline in it, take a break of 24 hours. Don't put anything for 24 hours, and then put a story with something like a poll, a sticker where people will connect with you. They have to click something on the story, and now boom, you went again up. It's a roller coaster. Any more
So
questions?
how often should we post? Like
Depends
be on
upon your consistency, because the one thing I have seen any content creator is not being consistent.
Because I think we are in a life where we're juggling to be, on stage and performance, rehearsals, and being on social media. There are a lot of things that we have to do all by ourselves. So that pulls us back with the routine of
So I
being on
will
social media.
ask you to take a 1 month break from social media posting. Create a lot of content. And there is something called as power of scheduling. Every platform has an inbuilt feature to schedule post. I am with you here, but 2 days back there was a YouTube live of my video already on my YouTube channel. And I was chilling with you guys, but there was a live session happening there. Where I was there live, but I was with you guys. So that was a schedule thing that I used certain tools that has done.
So you see me most people come live without the live class?
I was live, you can go and check it, I was live, I was talking and I was discussing, but there are certain tools which makes you feel that. So they are recorded videos, but they go in a form of a live sessions.
Scheduled post, right?
Yeah, scheduled post. Facebook has something called as creator tool, which goes on both the things, Instagram as well as Facebook. LinkedIn, you can use the free version of Hootsuite, don't need to pay it. Use the free version of Hootsuite. If you want to put on LinkedIn and Twitter together. YouTube has a scheduling concept, podcast has a scheduling concept, blogs has a scheduling concept, right? So this is how you will never, okay, if I have to tell you, I only create content for a month, for 3 days. For the 3 days, I will create content, edit content, and then schedule for the entire month. Now I'm just doing business. And the content goes on an autopilot mode. Of course, I will be replying to comments, I'll be engaging, stories will be live, everything.
You don't have to do everything real time.
Absolutely. Post should never be real time. Never. Only story should be real time. That's it.
So what time of the day?
Depends upon audience to audience, and each platform will give you that insight. You just have to go to the insight section, and each day, see there's something called as all days, and if you click on the next, Monday will be different, Tuesday also will be different. So schedule it in that way. No? Now for example, Tuesday 6 p.m. is the ideal date for you, but at that time you are performing on a stage. Schedule it in advance, so you are on the stage, the post is also on the stage.
Is there a scheduled post on Instagram too?
Facebook Creator Studio. You need to have a page on Facebook, and you have to connect the Facebook page to Instagram with the same name or different name, but the email address has to be the same. Okay, and then
It's
the world
very
is yours.
easy. If
Videos
you
is
Google
yours.
it, you'll get how to do it.
No, I've connected it to my page and everything is there, but I don't know how to like schedule post it.
There's an
Simple.
app.
You go to my YouTube channel and you can search that. I have a video on it.
See how you get the action.
Because this is my target audience question.
Yeah.
Because I've always feeling like if I have to put it on 11 p.m. timing, I have to like stay awake and then post it and everything. So how does that really work? Because I've done it on YouTube. I've scheduled posts on YouTube and I've put it on my channel. But how does that work with Instagram? Does the same feature exist is my question.
Absolutely. All platforms have that feature. In fact, my YouTube feed, the main channel that I have, has a scheduled post for the next 6 months. My videos are there already for the next 6 months. I don't need to focus there anymore. That's why I'm focusing on the blog part.
Living 6 months ahead.
Yeah.
Planning.
It's all about planning. It's all about planning. And trust me, we as creators, we overthink a lot. It's so simple. It's absolutely simple. Any more questions? So I hope I did justice for your 40 minutes with me.
Very
Can
insightful. Thank you.
you like give us the hashtags? And
Yeah. So the gift which I had promised you 2 days back, okay, no one came and asked me again, can I have that gift? So that gift, there are 2 gifts. One gift is the entire hashtag collection of Excel sheet. You can have it. It will come in your email. See, again, that's my lead magnet. Okay, I'm telling you upfront. And the second one is the 52 gifts. So whatever questions and everything, the books that we discuss, everything will come as an email once a week. So for free. That's like me giving back to the society.
How do we access that?
I will be sharing the link in the WhatsApp
the
group.
link.
You just have to put your name and email address, an authentic email address, please, so that you will get the gifts. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much. Good job, Professor.